Harden in, Damian Lillard in. Let's find some bets. So we have some pretty good starts to the PrizePicks slip from last night, but without further ado, let's see what we have available. So lines have been fucking crazy, bro. Lines have been insane in the Bucks game. There's been lines moving around all day. Obviously, like, the Bucks opened around plus 320, plus 400 on even some books. Or maybe not plus 400, but, obviously with Dame playing, lines have moved towards them a lot. You can see Rebet. They have the best line on the Bucks at plus 204. This is a new sports book, by the way, Rebet. It's called Rebet. It's legal in 47 states. So it's legal most places. They just launched, and there's a lot of value on Rebet. But let's see if we can find some plays, okay? So let's go ahead here. Dude, I'm fucking pumped. What do you guys think, man? Bucks. Let's go here. We already have some PrizePicks slips open. So maybe we start out on Underdog Fantasy. What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? You guys good with starting on Underdog? Underdog, Chalkboard, and Sleeper. What do you think about Dame under? Dame under? I don't know. We'll see if we can find any value on Dame under. But what I really do like, I gave this play out on Twitter. His line was actually 37.5 PRAs. Now it's down to 36.5, right? So obviously his under is just getting fucking destroyed because Dame's playing. Dame's going to take more of the scoring, more of the assists. But unfortunately, what you're going to see is I already hit. Are you fucking kidding me? So they already locked it, but that's super annoying. But maybe points plus assists if you can. Where's points plus assists? So points plus assists, I mean, a little bit less value than PRAs. But on the bright side, like when Underdog is screwing up points, rebounds, assists, like it kind of makes sense. Okay, they're also screwing up points plus assists. So again, like everything is baked into the market, into the odds these books are putting out. So like Dame playing, like obviously Middleton's unders getting ripped, and you can pick off Underdog, because they're stale. They haven't really adjusted Middleton's line down enough yet. But I already used Middleton, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go with Beverly. So let's see if we can do a slip. Again, they've been bumping things quickly, but, Pat Bev, his line has to come down too. Like the market, Dame's in, Beverly's going to get less minutes. He's more likely to go under. You can kind of see here, this was probably the Dame news. Oh, Dame's playing, so Beverly's under 8.5 points starts to get ripped. Or you could take Beverly PRAs, but it seems like points has better value. And this play I really like. OG over 5.5 rebounds. So let's go here, Underdog. Let's start out on Underdog. So we got 2 picks so far, but we need 3 picks. 3 pick entries on Underdog. 3 pick entries on Underdog. That's the best type of slip. So you can see they're starting to drop some esports for tomorrow. But what I really want to do, so you can see the first 2 plays, again, like they bump things pretty quickly sometimes. So if you want to lock this in, lock it in. What do we want to go with as our final pick? Fuck, man, it's always the final pick that gives me the stress, bro. So let's just do this. So Middleton under in RAs. I already have a pick on Middleton, so they're not going to let me fucking use Chris Middleton again. So I need one more pick, right? Because it really does matter, like on these platforms, dude. So you can see the board is just fucking wet. Miles Turner under 32.5 PRAs. Obviously, Halliburton was questionable. He's playing. So this is going to be the 3 pick entry I lock in. Bev under 8.5 points. OG over 5.5 rebounds. So this is an all NBA slip. You're not able to determine my location. Please tell me nothing's been bumped. And nothing's been bumped. So hopefully you've been able to tail. I know there's a little bit of a delay in the stream, but we're able to get it in. And again, the way that Underdog works is like, you take his over or under, like any 3 pick entry, you're getting a 6x payout, 100 to win 600. So what you want to do is compare to, the market, the sports books. You have hundreds of books setting lines on the NBA tonight. You have hundreds of data points. Like these books are taking bets. They're moving lines around. Caesars is a $10 billion company. Like they're pretty fucking good at setting lines. So this is the first play we're going to get in. What's good, gang? What's up, guys? Was anyone able to get this in? We got our first play of the day. And it's an underdog play. So let's do that. And then we can move on to whatever other book people want to look at. And again, all the live stream plays. So it looks like they just locked Beverly. But, you know, you want to see, like, we want to see as sports bettors, the market go crazy. Because that means, you know, the books, all these books set their own lines. So whenever there's like volatility in the market or, you know, crazy shit happening, that's typically when good bets pop up. So what we can do is we can see, is there anything on better? And there's a little bit of value, but let's check out like Rebet, Fliff. I mean, again, there's so many sports books available. I obviously try to focus on the books that are, you know, legal, available in the most possible states. So obviously UFC, you know, definitely want this live stream to be more NBA focused, but you know, good bets, they don't last forever. Like, you know, these books will ultimately adjust odds. So you can see here, we have an early UFC value play on Fliff, which is the benefit of using multiple books is, you know, you never know which of these books is going to have the best value on a given day. So you can see in the Pantoja fight, like, all the books have kind of been ripping off the open towards the over, minus 155, minus 160. So it seems like Fliff is a little stale offering this at minus 135. I don't know why I'm trying to type. I can just search for them. So let's go here. Who's winning tonight? I forget what I've given out. I think we have Bucks from the stream on Rebet. We have the Bucks. But let's lock this in quickly. Right? Because, again, good lines don't last forever. Good value doesn't last forever. So let's get this in. Even though it's a UFC play, like, you know, a lot of times, you know, the best value is kind of early. So we got an underdog play, and then we got a Fliff play. And what book do you guys want to look at? Anyone have opinions? So we got Pantoja versus Ursing over 3.5 rounds. What book do you guys want to look at? Win CSGO today. Let's fucking go. Yeah, I know. Our CSGO plays, you know. So we need Embiid under 1.5 blocks. Oh my God, bro. So last night's live stream cooked. We need Middleton under 9.5 rebounds. Dude, everyone in the chat was telling me they liked that play, and it looks beautiful heading into game time. I mean, you can see Middleton's line. Obviously, Dame is playing. We didn't know that last night. But his line's down to 7.5 rebounds. We got him under 9.5. So that feels pretty good. If you wanted to, you could hedge and take him over 7.5. But that's kind of boring. So, I mean, there's not a ton of value on it. But what do people think about Halliburton under 5.5 rebounds? Anyone have thoughts on Halliburton? Halliburton. I hate that motherfucker. But it doesn't seem like there's a ton of value on Rebet. I mean, I fired off some plays on Twitter. They're pretty slow to line movements. So this play we already got in some good UFC value. Oh. Under 204 half in the Knicks-Sixers game. So you can see these books are like, you know, they're constantly ripping around, especially for these mainline markets. Do people like the under in the people like the under in Knicks Celtics? Anyone have thoughts on the under in Knicks Celtics? What else do we have? Maxey under in fantasy score on Underdog. Middleton under in points plus rebounds. So again, it's annoying, but I can't play Middleton again. So we have the first underdog play, but if you wanted another underdog play, so they already bumped down his PRA line. We were just talking about it at 36.5. What a surprise. These little dickholes bumped it down to 35.5. But they didn't bump their points plus rebounds. His points plus rebounds. So the market's kind of in disarray. But what seems solid is something like this. Yeah. So let's see what we got here. And let's get rid of Better for a sec. I don't think there's any promos on Better right now. So Middleton, points plus rebounds. I mean, this play is beautiful. Just absolutely ripping towards the under on Lillard news. And I do like it with Portis. So this, I mean, these plays obviously pair well together, right? One player, under, Middleton, Portis, over. They're on the same team. They can't score at the same time. So we don't want to take both of them to go over. So you get a little bit of correlation too. So again, I would play this, but what sucks about Underdog is, you've hit your $100 limit on Chris Middleton, so I won't track it because I'm not locking it in. And again, the live stream sheet, like it's just all the bets I've locked in on the stream, but I'm not going to be able to lock it in, which is annoying. But anyways, 2 plays, under 204.5 in Knicks Sixers, and Tyrese Halliburton under 5.5 boards at -145. Does anyone have thoughts, opinions? We can throw in FanDuel better. I mean, whatever. Sports Quack changes are so whack. Don't use that app, guys. Yeah, I mean, we don't talk about Sports Quack that often on the stream. But, I mean, dude, so, there's some value on all these books. Do people like the under in Knicks Sixers? Weak-ass book. Any dabble value? Let's see if there's any dabble value. Dabble's been pretty dry. I mean, there was you can get Middleton under 36.5 PRAs. Miles McBride, actually. So it's not horrible. Do people like Miles McBride tonight? Also, does anyone care about Dabble? We don't have to do them on the stream or Dabble, but take a look at this. So let's go here to Dabble, and let's take a look real quickly. And let's see if we can find something. So where is Dabble? I've had it filtered out for a bit. And you can see there's some good value on FanDuel, but I feel like people never fucking want my FanDuel picks, bro. So what's nice about Dabble is they have the same payouts as Underdog. So you can take Middleton under 28.5 PAs. So just try to move quick. Again, these books, they'll bump things quickly. So Middleton actually has the same line as Dame. So we have Middleton under 28.5 PAs. You can see all the books have that under heavily favored. On Dabble, you get the same payout if you take his over or his under. And then you can see here on like the Odds Jam screen, Miles McBride, Dabble has his line at 9. Also, this guy, Miles McBride, plays the whole game. He's total ball hog. He'll chuck up, 4 threes in the first quarter. And what we can do is we can take him over 9 points. So you can see here, again, you have hundreds of books posting lines for today. All the other fantasy sites, PrizePicks, whatever, Better, ParlayPlay, they all have his line at 9.5. Boom Fantasy. There's so many of these fantasy sites. And then you can see the sports books like Penny, they have the over favored. So you can see his over is actually getting ripped. They just moved him from -124 to -126. So the over is becoming more favored. But what we want to do is we need to find a final play that we can kind of go with. So let's go here. Let's finish off the Dabble slip. I know not everyone likes Dabble, but I guess that's what we're going to be doing really quickly. So where is Dabble? And what was the final pick? I forgot the final pick. So Middleton under 28.5 PAs. And the final play I think that had some value is Obi Toppin under half of a steal. Where the fuck is steals? Steals. Where is steals, bro? So we have points, rebounds. Here it is, steals. So just trying to move quickly so we can move on to another book. So we wanted him under half of a steal, and this Middleton play is very good. So, this will be kind of our 3-pick entry. Shit, I didn't include it. So get it in if you want to get it in. This is on Dabble, which is just another one of those fantasy books. And then let's kind of move on to hopefully some more value starts to come up. Fliff, rebet, sleeper. I mean, there's 2 rebound plays. Wait, I didn't get opinions. Knicks 76ers. People like the under 204.5. Dabble. Damn, people love Dovada. Obi Toppin under half of a steal. 25% boost on winning. So ParlayPlay has a promo. Yo, what's up, Pranav? What's up, guys? Yo, the Pickett. Mr. Pickett is in the chat. Parnav Thada. But anyways, what do we want to do? So let's lock in this real quick. I don't see ParlayPlay with a promo. So we won't do ParlayPlay. But let's lock this in. So this is the 3-pick entry I'm going to lock in on Dabble. If you want to lock it in, lock it in. Again, I'm not sure why it says, we can't verify your location. So I got to disconnect my phone and then reconnect it. And we got our Dabble play locked in. Give us FanDuel, don't listen to them. What are your thoughts on the new platform Rebet? I mean, granted, rebet, I've only been using it for a day. Or not a day, but like 4 days, I guess now. I haven't had issues, but I'm not going to deposit my life savings into it because it's a new book. So Maxi, I'm already on Maxi's over 3.5. But again, lines move around. Middleton was 9.5 last night. We bet his under. I don't want to play him under 7.5. There's no value on that. What do people think about Maxi under 4.5 rebounds? Again, it's a little stupid because I already bet him over 3.5, but then you kind of have like a little middle. So, you know, just like if you wanted to hedge, you could take Middleton over 7.5 rebounds. If he has 8 or 9, you know, you'll win both bets. That's a middle. But we're not going to do that. But if you want to play Maxi's under, I'll skip it over. I mean, whatever. I'm already on his over. Like, I guess that's what we'll ride, but I guess under 204.5 in Knicks Sixers. So let's lock it in. Again, rebet is the new sportsbook. I gave out a ton of plays on yesterday's stream. They actually did pretty well. And it's legal in basically every state. And there's a lot of value on it. Not right now, but there was earlier, and there was last night. So it seems like late at night, stuff like that, there's been some pretty good value. So again, like they have, you know, these different totals. Sometimes the alternate totals, like you can move around. You can bet the 199 half. You can move to 203 half, 204 half. So if the 204 half is the play with value, you know, sometimes these books misprice their alternates. You know, we can lock that in. How much do I have available? So 246.25. So we'll just hit it for everything I got. And this will be our rebet play. Are you fucking kidding me? Odds have changed? No, they haven't. Has anyone signed up for this book? People like it? 246.25. 246.25. So there we go. What the fuck, bro? Okay, so we were able to get it in. Who runs your Twitter, Alex? I run my Twitter. No fucking shit, I run my Twitter, bro. And I schedule shit, bro. I think I scheduled one of them. But anyways, let's go here. And what we can do is under 204 half in Sixers versus Knicks. We got off and we hit this for 246.25 on rebet. And the Pacers game starts in 9 minutes. And this is at minus 130. And what do we want to do? Josh Hart under 11.5 rebounds. So I'm out of money on rebet now. I could redeposit, but that's going to be a little bit of a pain. So let's see if there's anything on like FanDuel, Underdog. And if not, you know, we can call it a day and kind of watch the games. So we got Underdog, anything available. So there is some plays on Underdog. And there's some plays like this play I already gave out on FanDuel. You can see that you can get Banchero's over at plus 100 odds, right? So I already locked this in, so I'm not going to be able to lock it in again. But if you want an early value play, sometimes the best value, you know, is early when these books first drop lines. So FanDuel's giving us plus 100, which is like flipping a coin for $100. Heads, we win 100. Tails, we lose 100. But in this case, the coin is weighted in our favor, right? All these other books have the, like literally every single one. BetMGM, Sleeper, Fliff, DraftKings, BetOnline, a pretty sharp offshore book, Bovada, Bodog, Pinnacle. Like all these other books have Banchero's over favored, and we're getting plus 100. It's like flipping a coin that's weighted in your favor. We're getting plus 100. So this play has solid value. Obviously, Banchero had a great game last game. So I do like that play. But there's some more value kind of coming up here for on Underdog. So let's see. I mean, people may not want to ride Lillard tonight, but Damian Lillard over 22.5 points. All the books have this over heavily favored. Checks out from a value perspective. What is it on PrizePicks? Let's see. They have him all the way up at 23.5. We're getting 22.5. So that's a no-brainer. And then we have Toppin's under. Obviously, we don't want to pair Portis's over. And then we have Maxi under 34.5 PAs. So we'll try to get in one more Underdog play. And then I'm going to watch the game. So we got Maxi and then we got Toppin. Lines have been flying around all day, so this will be the 3-pick entry. Again, Underdog, they give you a 6x payout for 3-pick entries. PrizePicks is only 5x. So lock it in if you want to. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Unfortunately, this exceeds your daily limit, so I wasn't able to get it in. But was anyone else able to get it in? Because it's a really good play. Hopefully someone else was able to get it in because I hit my daily limit. But 3-pick entry on Underdog, you know, these 3 picks would be what I'd want to lock in. But again, sometimes, you know, that's just how it is. These books set their... Some of these books started to do it. It's actually very annoying that they can do it, you know, set max limits on just how much you can bet per day. There's a lot of value on DraftKings and FanDuel, but I feel like, you know, what's annoying about DraftKings is it's just not legal in as many states. Like Nemhard under 1.5 threes, pretty incredible value at -122 when every other book, especially the sharper books like Pinnacle and Bet Online, have this, you know, ripped it to around -160. But anyways, we'll call it a day for now. Thanks for tuning into the stream. I'll be streaming later. So we had a Fliff play, a rebet play, and an Underdog play, and then, you know, I wasn't able to get in this one. But